What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been quite some time since I have posted a video, but hey, I figured why not? We just had a gigantic blizzard here in Winnipeg yesterday, and there's been tons of news in the WWE and as well as the entire wrestling world in regards to just everything. So we're going to talk about it right now, and it all starts after the intro. Hello, and welcome to the live stream. This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. If this is your first time here, please stick around for a little while. Partake in the chat room, too. The left-hand side of the screen, if you guys like what you see, make sure to crush like, hit subscribe, and click that bell notification for whenever we post videos. Anyways, let's get right on to the wonderful world of professional wrestling. And if you guys haven't done so already, make sure check out that Twitter account and check out that Facebook page listed right up above. So just going to get it right out of the way, right off the bat. But if you guys saw yesterday, Chad Gable is now officially known as Shorty Gable. Like, seriously. I'm not even making this up. This is a legitimate graphic. This is real. This was from Smackdown yesterday. I don't even have words. Like, I'm sorry. I usually got some pretty thick skin in regards to wrestling and angles and storylines and stuff like that, but like I take offense to this really, because like, you know, like me and Chad Gable are around the same height, and like that's not cool, man. Like I get it, you know, wrestling, big man sport, but you know what? Grow up. Like seriously. Like I get it. He's shorter than the average wrestler. He's under 6 feet. You know, like, and he's freaking talented in the ring. Like, you know, he's probably one of the best mat-style wrestlers that they have on the roster right now. I'm glad, hey, he's getting TV time. This is awesome. I love that he made it to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. I thought that was absolutely great. But Shorty Gabe, I get that it was a joke that Baron Corbin just kept doing it, but the fact that he has a name and he has the whole Titantron, whatever. I just wanted to talk about it. Maybe it will blow over, but whatever. But you know what? He's obviously cool with it because he's going with it. But like I said, whatever. He's getting TV time out of it. I just think that it's just stupid in my opinion. And with that, let's see what we got for today's coffee cup. Sticking with the Disney theme, I got my Walt and Mickey cup. So you guys all know who watch the channel that I drink a ton of coffee. But yeah, this is dumb. This is dumb. I just wanted to get it out there. But huge news in regards to yesterday that happened in regards to the world of professional wrestling. But if you guys didn't see, Bayley has done her official full heel turn. They've been toying with it for the past little while. You know, they had her like, you know, snap and like, you know, with the steel chair. And then she kind of had like that little small heel run where she cheated to beat Charlotte. And she just kind of had like little light heel tendencies, but she wasn't like full on badass yet. You know, she was still like, you know, like kind of evil, but not enough. But like if you guys saw last night on Smackdown, she came out, Bayley Buddies, same music, Bayley Buddies go up. But right off the bat, you saw that she had a haircut and she took off the jacket and she had kind of a different outfit. But the coolest thing is that she pulled out, I don't know if it was like a machete or something, just a sharp instrument, a sharp thing, and just went to proceed to just cut down the Bayley 2 buddies. And like, wow, like that's like the one thing that Bayley's always had, are like the wacky, wavy, inflatable tube men, and she killed them. She chopped them down so they all disinflated, and then she threw the blowers off the stage. It was heartbreaking. Like me, like I'm a big Bayley fan. You guys know that I love Bayley, and I was just like, it was like the death of a friend. Granted, though, I am all for this. I think that's absolutely cool. Like, I wanted Bayley to be a heel for quite some time now. I just didn't know if she actually had it in her to be a full out heel. But after today, like after last night, I was like, yeah, you go, girl, you do it. And like people had like video responses. Like this one guy videotaped like his child crying, and like I don't even want to show my son the death of the two men because he loves the two men. He that's like his favorite part, so I don't want to show him that. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, they're not on TV anymore, oopsie doodle. But absolutely digging. And then like she went on to beat Charlotte, and then she cut a great promo right off the bat where she just flat out called everybody out. Oh, beautiful. Mwah. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Really excited to see where this is gonna go. 2 thumbs way up for the full Bayley heel turn. Looks at all these other people. Oh, she's too nice. She'll never be able to play heel. Boom. Want to know how you play heel? You chop down the 2 men and you swear at the crowd. That's how you get it. Money, baby. Pure money. Absolutely digging this. Super, super excited to see this. All right, so jumping on to the very next thing. WWE, of course, has their Crown Jewel event coming up. As usual, I'm not going to watch it. Not just because of my politics. It's because it's on Halloween this year, and I got a kid, and I'd rather be trick-or-treating, to be completely honest. But if you guys didn't see 2 of the matches that have already been announced, so we got Tyson Fury taking on Braun Strowman. Okay, is it a wrestling match? Is it a boxing match? Who knows? But the one thing that's kind of really it could work, but it's also kind of weird, is the whole Brock Lesnar taking on Kane Velasquez for the championship, apparently. So if you guys saw Smackdown 2 weeks ago, Brock Lesnar defeated Kofi Kingston in ridiculous record time. Like, he just flat out squashed him in like 7-8 seconds around there. Stood there with the championship, and then Rey Mysterio came out. Rey Mysterio, of course, has been kind of feuding with Brock a little bit. Not really a full-on feud, but like Brock just beat the crap out of Rey Mysterio, beat the crap out of his son Dominic. So, of course, Rey went and got some backup. Former MMA fighter Kane Velasquez. You guys know Kane is, of course, one of the only people to defeat Brock in the MMA ring quite handily. Like, he absolutely decimated him for in that match. And yeah, so apparently they're gonna fight now, and it's for the title. Kane has been training as a wrestler. Apparently he's doing very well. I haven't really seen any of his matches. Unfortunately, I don't really follow the whole Lucha Libre stuff. But I'm interested. Like, I'm kind of intrigued about this. Like, I'm like, all right, like, I'm listening. Like, homie's listening to this a little bit. Just for the title is what kind of throws me off. Like, I kind of feel bad for Kofi that they took the belt off of him in order for this to happen. But I see why they're doing this. Is going to get some other eyes on the product, which is cool. Don't care about the Braun Fury match. Could not give a rat's butt about that. But Brock and Kane, all right. I'm thinking about this. This is kind of cool. I really like where this could possibly be going. And hello, Elizabeth. How are you? It's been a while since we chatted. We got hit with a blizzard. So much snow outside. Like, seriously, I spent the entire first, 3 hours of my day shoveling. I'm pretty sure I actually found Atlantis. So that's kind of cool. But yeah. Like I already said, I'm not going to be watching Crown Jewel just due to the fact that it is on Halloween. But it's okay. Backstreet Boys are watching. Oh, Jesus. How's it going, sir? Shouldn't you be at work today? Shouldn't you be at work? All right, let's jump on to the very next thing. So, why are we all here? We're talking about the Wednesday Night War. We are talking that the Wednesday Night War. So yeah, as you guys know, if you guys watch the channel, everyone knows that I'm a huge NXT fan. I'm probably one of the biggest NXT marks out there. Love it. So, of course, past 2 weeks, I've been watching AEW and NXT. Very first week, I watched NXT first, and then I watched AEW the very next day to compare them. And then, of course, this Wednesday, I watched them both simultaneously at the exact same time. So I had NXT going on my computer, and I had AEW going on my iPad. Overall, okay, just going to pretend I've never watched wrestling ever before in my life. Say I'm a brand new fan. Just channel surfing, just checking out. AEW looks great. They got the big packed arenas, they got the lights, they got the stage, they got the cameras, they got all that. Visually looks absolutely phenomenal. Good on them. So they've put a lot of money into the way it looks presentation wise. NXT still sticks to the whole Full Sail thing, so it's the smaller arena, more intimate crowd, darker, no big pyro, no big theatrics. So overall, if I'm basing it on how it looks, AEW, in my opinion, is the better show. Just flat out based on how it visually looks. Now, if I was a guy, that's what I'm going to be more attracted to. So if I've never watched wrestling at all, I'm obviously going to be like, ooh, bright lights, lots of action, psh, psh, psh. I'm going to watch AEW. But as a person that kind of understands wrestling, and I base a lot of my things based on match quality, feuds, storylines, in my opinion, NXT is a lot better right now in regards to that. I think their matches, they had the better matches out of the past 2 weeks. So during the first week, Matt Riddle versus Adam Cole stole the night. Hands down, that was the best match out of the 2 shows, in my opinion. This past week, Walter versus Kushida, best match, hands down, out of the 2 shows. Granted, though, the tag team match that opened up AEW this past week, Private Party versus the Young Bucks, deceptively very cool. I was actually very blown away by that, and I was surprised with the outcome. I did not see that coming. I assumed that the Young Bucks were just going to go right through and win this entire thing, but no, Private Party, good on them. Spoiler alert. So overall, in my opinion, based on the 2 shows, both are great. Like I said, I love NXT. I've been a fan of NXT for a very long time. AEW's getting really good. Really digging what Chris Jericho's doing right now, like that whole inner circle thing. I love the group. So like, you got, like the veteran mouthpiece. You got Chris Jericho. You got to have a tag team. Every group always has a tag team, so that's LAX. You got the young up-and-comer, which is Sammy Guevara, and then you got the big brooding bodyguard, which is Jake Hagar. So I think that's really cool. Jericho's promo, beautiful. Like, so that man can read, like, the recipe to, like, cough syrup, and it would be absolutely brilliant. So I'm really digging what they have. I'm enjoying both shows. I'm liking them both. Like I said, they're both really cool. Each one has their pluses and their minuses. Like I said, AEW has the theatrics. It looks great. It's visually very cool looking show. NXT, I just feel, has the better wrestling at the moment. So overall, really enjoying both of them. AEW is doing very well considering that they both started out. I'm impressed with them. 2 thumbs way up. NXT, 2 thumbs way up. I'm really looking forward to see how it's going to keep going forward every single week in regards to this. I really dig both of these shows. It's just a great time to be a fan of wrestling, per se. So, which one do I pick? I enjoy both of them. I'm still going to watch NXT every Wednesday. If I can watch both of them at the same time, I will, but my number one will always be NXT, and then I'll always check out AEW right after. But I'm digging both of them right now. I'm not taking sides, but yeah, I like it. I think it's absolutely great. Wrestling fans, if I have to throw one out there, watch them both. Watch them both. Enjoy them both. Don't pick one. Watch them both. Just have fun with it. It's really cool that this is going on right now. It's been a while since WWE's had some competition, so this is what we got going on. All right, and we are going to close today's show off with the WWE draft. That's right, Smackdown had the day 1 of the WWE draft yesterday. Overall, very interesting. I'm going to go over some of the picks right now. So immediately start off, so they kind of broke it down into a round thing. So every show got to pick one in the round. So they each got 2 picks per round. So in the very first round, Raw took Becky Lynch. Obviously makes sense. She is the Raw Women's Champion. Absolutely makes sense. SmackDown took Roman Reigns. You know what? Smart choice. Roman Reigns, I see WWE still trying to push him as kind of like a main guy, and with SmackDown being kind of the flagship show right now, yeah, you want Roman Reigns. You want Roman Reigns to be on that TV show. You want people to be like, yeah, I like that guy. Raw took the OC in the first round, which is kind of interesting. That was kind of an interesting pick there. I like it, but SmackDown just jumped right back and took the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, which I think was also kind of interesting. And then Raw went on to take Drew McIntyre, which is really cool. Really, really cool. Drew's getting some TV time, which I absolutely love. I'm a big Drew McIntyre fan. I liked earlier in the year when he kind of had that push, and then he kind of dwindled away, and I didn't see a lot from him. Maybe he was injured. I don't know. I might have to do some fact checking, but I do like that he's like a round 1 pick. Hell yeah, I'm going to take that. Like Drew is really, really good. I enjoy Drew. So yeah, round 1, cool. Round 2, Raw took Randy Orton. Okay. Randy's kind of, in my opinion, I still think he's in the ending of his career where he's just going to kind of float around and push over the younger guys to make them look good. Like the match he had with Ali at Hell in a Cell was absolutely phenomenal. SmackDown took Sasha Banks, which is neat. Sasha, I see her kind of, once again floating around, like kind of pushing her away from Becky Lynch now because they kind of had their feud. So now that's blown over. So Sasha going over to SmackDown makes total sense. Raw took Ricochet, which cool. I enjoy that. I like to see Rico being high up there. Braun Strowman's going to SmackDown. All right, 2 thumbs way up for that. Everyone knows I like Braun Strowman. I really dig Braun Strowman, and I really want him to get a title. Put a belt on this man. You guys keep pushing him as this unbeatable monster heel, and then you don't pull the trigger, which is stupid. And Raw took Bobby Lashley. Cool. Well, Bobby's back on TV again. He's having that thing with like Rusev and Lana right now, which is good for him. He's fun to watch in the ring. He's just horrible on the microphone, and that's always been his problem his entire career. He's never been a microphone guy. So I'm looking forward to seeing him on Raw getting a little bit more TV time, and with Lana, I think that's going to be great. Round 3, we see Raw taking Alexa Bliss. Cool, good to see Alexa still in the limelight. She's a great mouthpiece. Her matches are okay. Like, I've never been 100% sold on her, but overall, she does do very, very well. Delicious coffee. But I really, really enjoy what she does. Microphone wise, and her matches are pretty cool. Just checking out the chat room right now. That would be so cool if like Fiend was on one show and Bray was on another show. You're right, he is two different characters, and I really like the fact that he's playing. So if WWE was to capitalize that and have him on the two different shows, I would absolutely really dig that. Hello, Enos and Weenus. How are you doing, guys? Good to see you. Good to see you, my two friends from Detroit. All right, let's jump right back into thing. SmackDown went on to jump and take Lacey Evans. Cool. I will always have a soft spot for Lacey. She's my NXT gal. I love her. Yeah, it's kind of weird that she did get like that big main event push right off the bat. She is getting a lot better though. Like, right off the bat, I think she was pushed into the main event a little bit too quick, in my opinion. So then people were expecting like 200% out of her. And yeah, she had a couple botches in her matches. But overall, like the whole thing she had with Natalya, like that last woman standing match, oh, that was fun. That was a lot of fun, that match. So yeah, Lacey going on to the main show, SmackDown. Cool, taking that. Kevin Owens is going to Raw. I get it, but I don't know. I was really hoping he'd stay on SmackDown, or maybe perhaps move down to NXT. What am I saying? Move down? Move to NXT. I keep forgetting that like NXT is kind of one of the main shows right now. But yeah, have him join the Undisputed Era. That'd be really cool. The Revival going to SmackDown, and Natalya is going to Raw. And closing off, we have round 4. The Viking Raiders got drafted to Raw. Lucha House Party got drafted to SmackDown. I was unaware Lucha House Party was still a thing. Cool. Maybe they'll get some TV time. Nikki Cross is going on to Raw, where she'll be joining her friend Alexa Bliss again, which is cool. My boys, Tucky and Otis, Heavy Machinery, going on to SmackDown, which is absolutely great. And the Street Profits, my other boys from NXT, are heading over to Raw. So as you guys can see, round 4 was all about the tag teams, which I think is cool. I was really hoping the Viking Raiders would end up on SmackDown, but them going on to Raw is okay by me. As long as they get television time, I'm okay with that. I am okay with all of that. So overall, the draft, a lot of the moves make a lot of sense. Like, you can see that they're trying to put more star power onto SmackDown, obviously, because SmackDown is going to be considered the main show now. They're really trying to increase the viewership onto that, since that's where the money is going to be Friday nights. But overall, Raw's getting some good people too. I like the drafts. I think that the drafts are always great. I would like to see NXT part of this draft. Like, have some of the NXT guys move around, have some of the main talent move down to NXT. What I am really hoping this year is for Survivor Series, though, that NXT gets to kind of jump in to Survivor Series. So like maybe a Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT this year. I think that'd be pretty cool, considering that NXT is kind of on the main television show now. Like, they have their own 2-hour time slot on Wednesdays. Check it out. I'll probably be doing my NXT weekly review again, which is great. So things have kind of toned down, so I might be able to get a little bit more free time. It won't be right after NXT, but I'll still try to get a weekly review for NXT again, because I actually miss doing some live stream and just seeing all these people in the chat room right now. You guys are making me feel really good. It's been a long time since I've done videos. So I said I had to get my head straight. I had to think about some stuff. I miss being creative. So yeah. Overall, though, really excited for this upcoming season in WWE and all that crazy jazz. So yeah, what do you guys think about the draft? You guys think the right people went to each show? What would you guys like to see in the results of the upcoming next few weeks of the WWE draft? And of course, what do you guys think about this Wednesday night war so far? What do you like better, NXT or AEW? Let me know in that comment section below. As always, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to crush like and subscribe and click that bell notification for whenever we post videos. Sundays is when we used to do our live streams back in the day, but I don't think Sundays are going to work just because I have too much stuff going on Sundays now. But I'm going to try to pick another day during the week when I can do the live streams. And if not, I'm just going to try to throw out videos throughout the week again. So yes, this is the return of JP. This is the return of Kayfabe Chronicles. It's going to be absolutely fun. Thank you guys so much for joining us in the chat room. This has been an absolute ball. I got to go outside and shovel a little bit more because I still have not finished. And as always, if you guys like what you saw, check that out. Share the love, share the love, share the love. Until next time, this is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles. You have yourselves a wonderful night, and we will see you all very soon. War Raider.